bundles of cash. Okay, bundles of cash. We pile up bundles of cash and start distributing it to people in the community. It is only in Nigeria, and every now and then, periodically, our government should be running to World Bank, will be running to IMF to borrow money to take care of one or two things or the other in the country. But whereas there are some individuals whom Buki described as people who's who don't know what they are doing, because that's the best way to explain what you just said. Who don't know what they are doing, because just because you have unrestricted access to money, you just feel that, well, you can do anything you want to do with money. But if you can't try this, imagine a senator in the United States of America, start piling up dollar on the table and start giving $100 bill or $20 or $5 or $10 or $50 to people. That person, that senator, will come under heavy criticism. So I think fundamentally something is wrong with us in this country, particularly political office holders. Something is definitely wrong with us in this country. The office holders, something is wrong with us in this country. So people that are collecting it too, like Buki said, you don't know. Yes, you might think that you are bribing them to vote for you, but in the end of the day, you can't tell if they will actually vote for your party. So I think the government should start going after these political office holders. If at all you want to give money to people in the community, there are proper ways to do it. Collect their bank accounts. All the fintech apps now, the OPay of today, the Money Point, the Kuda, and all these things, they now use phone numbers as accounts to open an account. So why could not collect their bank account and transfer whatever amount that you want to transfer to them, than openly, showingly, and publicly, giving money to people? Is not done. That is why this country is still retrogressing. That is why Nigeria is still backward. There are some countries that we gained independence with, in 1960. These countries have gone far ahead of us. There are some countries that that got their independence years after we got our independence, and this country, they are doing well. But why is it that Nigeria, everything we do in this part of the world, we abuse it? Just because we are privileged to be in office, in government, we abuse everything. So I think that we need to start doing a whole lot of things in correcting the wrongs that have been implanted in the consciousness of our political office holders. This is not good.
But then that's what they want, because you said that why they didn't open it. If they want it to be open, they won't worry. I don't know it's recording and posting it. So let's say that they're not smart, because you're the one recording and posting, so that people will see what you are doing. If they were smart, they would do it behind the doors. We will not know what is happening, but they are not smart. So I see.
Sharing caps and giving,
and now recording and now posting, because it's them that don't always recording all these things and posting it online to just prove a point that they are not smart.
All right, let me take a few comments before we call it a day. Anastasia Emenike Chinyere said, it is a crime. It's because the state we find ourselves in is docked up and no one is saying anything about it. Now we find it to be a norm, which is normal. Babajide said, who was tagging the EFCC, saying, is the diagnosis glaucoma or cataract right now? We are keen to know. Or is it a case of deliberate blindness or sightedness, choosing whichever you want at will? All right, so it is not good. It is not good. We can do things better than what we are doing at the moment. All right, Buki, any last word before we call it a day?
Well, because of there is hunger in the land does not mean you can't sell your dignity. That's that one for that one. And I just feel like Nigeria has a long way to go. I remember, was it Fowles or someone, I don't know who said it, that the British shouldn't have given us independence at that time. They gave us independence. They should have waited for like maybe 10 years after that time Was it Faust? I don't know. I think someone was it Faust that said. I can't remember who exactly said it. But he said, we're not yet able to stand on our own. And honestly, it's looking like that.
It's looking like that.
Honestly, it's looking like that because it's a lot.
It's a lot.
And the sad part is that Nigeria is like a very good country. We have everything. Maybe this is just like a way of saying you cannot have everything in life. When we talk about talent, talk about entertainment, fashion, everything. Nigeria has it. We're doing well globally with that. But when it comes to this particular part, it's like maybe it's a punishment for us having the rest parts all. Maybe that's why.
Now, wow. You don't see
Me, I'm always being realistic. Being self-aware is all that matters. Always be self-aware, and that is how you can, push to be better at certain things. But when you're in denial, you just believe in denial, and things won't be moving forward because you're in denial.
All right, Lagos, thank you very much for spending your mid-morning and your afternoon with us here on Overt Radio. We first talked about a teacher in the United States of America who went up in tears, who came down in tears at after he discovered that his students were not able to read and write, to put sentences together. He also talked about this tout of a thing in Lagos State, calling on the state government to do everything possible to make sure that they get rid of touts, thugs, off the roads in Lagos State. We also talked about whereby a particular video that has been making rounds on social media where some political wives of political office holders, we don't know who they are, but they were seen publicly giving out cash to community people in their community, and it's not good at all. All right, so Lagos, we want to say a very big thank you for listening to us. To all our listeners here locally and internationally, we want to say a very big thank you for listening to us. It is Friday. Yes, it's weekend. I'll be leaving the studio straight home. So we want to say whatever you are up to this minute, this weekend, we pray that it is profitable to you. So Bouquet, from me here, saying goodbye.
Bye.
See you on Monday. All right, bye.
No, sorry. I like